fastest 10-watt laser ever. I have now tested about a dozen 10-watt diode lasers, and the Creality Falcon A1 just blew every single one of them out of the water. It's cutting 3mm birch plywood at 720mm per minute in a single pass, almost twice as fast as the competition. And honestly, I had to go back and double check that I wasn't accidentally testing a 20-watt machine. But speed isn't even the main selling point here. The Falcon A1 is a fully enclosed, Class 1 eye-safe laser engraver with a built-in camera, included air assist, and it arrives basically ready to go out of the box. And it does all that for under $600. Welcome back to Hoffman Engineering. Today we're going to dig into everything, what the Falcon A1 does well, what I'd improved, and who I think should actually buy one. Let's get into it. Before we begin, this Falcon A1 was provided for me to review by Creality. As with all of my reviews, they aren't paying me for this review, and everything I say is my own honest opinion after using this laser for the last month. My videos do have affiliate links in the description, so if you're interested in anything you see in any of my videos, from lasers, materials, or accessories, you can use those links for the latest discount codes. You can save yourself some money and help support our channel. We appreciate it. The Creality Falcon A1 is a fully enclosed benchtop diode laser engraver. The diode laser uses a 445nm wavelength, making it a visible blue laser light. Diode lasers are great for cutting and engraving natural materials like wood, leather, and stone, as well as opaque acrylics and coated metals. Since diode lasers are blue lights, they do not work well on transparent materials like clear acrylic or untreated glass without a marking compound or coating. We'll dive into all the test results later. The Falcon A1 uses a 10-watt diode laser module with dual beam compression technology. Creality advertises an ultra-fine laser spot size of 0.06mm by 0.08mm, and for once, the real-world results were actually better than the spec sheet. My kerf offset test came in at 0.3mm, which beats what Creality advertised. This is one of the most finely focused lasers in its class that I've tested, and that focus spot works even better when you pair it with the included air assist. The module has two cooling fans that cool the diodes and help direct airflow downwards, but the air assist compressor takes it a step further. It connects directly to the laser module and blasts a much more focused, powerful stream of air through the nozzle, clearing the smoke and soot away from the cut and making the laser significantly more effective in materials like wood. The combination of that finely focused beam and the air assist is where the A1 really shows off. Testing 3mm birch plywood, I was getting consistent cuts at 720mm per minute in a single pass. That's by far the fastest results that I've seen from a 10-watt diode laser, almost twice as fast as the competition. My first standard test pattern was completely useless because I set the speed ceiling way too low. I had to scrap it and run the whole thing again with much faster speeds. And yes, I did double check that this was actually a 10-watt machine. Great work, Creality. To get the most out of any diode laser, you need it to be in focus, and the A1 makes that process about as easy as it gets. Focusing is manual, but it only takes a few seconds. Included with the machine is a small focus block. Place the block on your material, loosen the screw on the laser module, slide the module down until it rests on the block, and tighten the screws back up. Remove the block and you're ready to go. One thing worth knowing, there are two screws securing the laser module, but if you're engraving thinner materials directly on the bottom bed, the module will sit too low for the top screw to reach. Not a problem though, the bottom screw holds it securely enough. Now let's talk about one of the Falcon A1's biggest selling points, the enclosure. The Falcon A1 is a Class 1 laser certified enclosed laser engraver. The orange tinted polycarbonate panels fully surround the laser, containing the laser light, smoke, and fumes. This means that you can use the Falcon A1 without needing to wear laser safety goggles, keeping you and everyone around you safe. That is a huge deal, especially if you're using this at home or in a classroom. The enclosure has a lid that opens from the top and a front door for easy access to the work area. Both have safety sensors that detect when they are opened, and they will immediately stop the laser to prevent accidental exposure. There's also an emergency stop button on the side of the machine for a quick shutdown if needed. At the top of the enclosure is an HD camera that integrates with both Falcon Design Space and Lightburn. After calibration, the camera provides a live preview of the entire working area, allowing you to drag and drop designs directly onto a snapshot of your material. This makes positioning designs incredibly easy, and it's great for minimizing material waste by nesting designs onto scraps. The camera comes pre-calibrated from the factory, but I did recalibrate it after upgrading the laser's firmware. Calibration is easy, and Creality provides the calibration pattern with the laser so you don't need to print your own. After calibration, I did a few tests to see how well the placement lined up. Near the center, the alignment was perfect. When testing near the edges, the alignment drifted by only about a half a millimeter. Those are really good results, and it makes it really simple to accurately position your designs onto your material. The camera also supports Creality's auto material recognition feature. Their branded materials come with a QR code that the camera can scan, and the software will automatically load the ideal engraving and cutting settings for that material. It's a neat feature for beginners who don't want to spend a lot of time dialing in settings. Of course, you can always override the settings manually. The Falcon A1 uses a CoreXY motion system, which is a welcome feature at this this price point. If you're familiar with 3D printers, you'll recognize the CoreXY design from machines like the Creality K1 series. The CoreXY system uses two motors working together to move the laser head along both the X and Y axes, which provides faster, more stable, and more precise movement compared to traditional belt-driven gantry system. Creality advertises engraving speeds of up to 600 millimeters per second with 0.01 millimeter accuracy. That's 36,000 millimeters per minute. 600 millimeters per second is the travel speed. Your actual engraving and cutting speeds will be slower depending on the material and power settings, but the CoreXY system does make the Falcon A1 noticeably faster than traditional gantry lasers in its class. The Falcon A1 has a 381 by 305 millimeter working area. That's a respectable size for an enclosed desktop laser and significantly larger than many other compact enclosed lasers on the market. The overall machine dimensions are 567 by 468 by 196 millimeters, and it weighs about 15.5 kilograms, or roughly 34 pounds. That is heavier than you might expect for a desktop machine, so while it is compact enough for a desk, it's not something that you'd want to be moving around casually. The Falcon A1 does not come with a honeycomb bed by default. I have the optional honeycomb panel and it fits the Falcon A1 nicely. I would highly recommend picking one up if you plan on doing any cutting, as it provides ventilation, supports your material, and protects the bottom of the enclosure. Since the Falcon A1 is fully enclosed, proper ventilation is important. The machine has a built-in exhaust fan and comes with an exhaust hose that connects to the back. You can vent this outside through a window or connect it to an air purifier. The exhaust fan does a good job at removing the smoke from the enclosure. On the side panel, we find the start button and the emergency stop latch. Then there's the on and off switch, power input, air pump power output, and a keyed lock. There's also a USB Type-C ports, the air hose inlet, and a plug for the optional rotary attachment. You can either use the USB-C ports to run the A1 directly from your computer, or you can save a file to a USB drive and plug it into the USB-C port for offline engraving. In offline mode, the start button lets you frame and start jobs. One limitation worth noting, there's no screen, so in offline mode you can only run one job at a time from the USB drive. One of the biggest advantages of the Falcon A1 is that it arrives almost completely pre-assembled. This is a huge improvement over most lasers that I've reviewed. You basically just unbox it, attach the exhaust hose, connect the air assist compressor, plug in the power, and you're ready to go. The whole process took me less than 5 minutes. The Falcon A1 works with Creality's own Falcon Design Space software, which is free. I was pleasantly surprised by the Falcon Design Space. It's clean, intuitive, and comes with a built-in library of designs similar to Thingiverse or Printables, but specifically for laser projects. You can pull designs directly into your project with a click, which is great for beginners who just want to start making things. Falcon Design Space also integrates with the camera for live preview and the QR code material recognition system. Even without the QR code, Falcon Design Space still has a great pre-made list of material settings. You just need to select your material and the thickness, and it handles the rest. And with my tests, those settings were a pretty good base to start from. It has design tools for creating your own projects with shapes and text, and it supports the standard file formats that you'd expect. My only complaint is that it can feel a little sluggish at times. It may sometimes take half a second for it to respond to a click, normally when navigating menus. It's not sluggish all the time though, and I haven't figured out a pattern, but for how well the rest of the program is, I can live with it. Lightburn is my favorite software for laser engravers. It is paid software, but I think it is very much worth the license price. Lightburn works well with the Falcon A1, and it gives you access to more advanced features like material test patterns and finer control over settings. The camera integration also works well through Lightburn after calibration. Normally, I'd recommend people jump straight into Lightburn, but Falcon Design Space is polished enough that I'd say that new users should try it first. And if you find yourself outgrowing it, or you pick up a non-Creality laser, then that would be the time to upgrade to Lightburn. The A1 is a very quiet machine. I measured 61 decibels from about a foot away when running, and most of that noise was from the air assist compressor. That's about the level of a normal conversation. The rest of the machine, the motors, the lasers, and the exhaust fan are all very quiet. I had no problems being around this machine while it was operating. Alright, enough talking about specs. Let's see what this laser can actually do. Wood is always a diode laser's bread and butter, and the Falcon A1 blew me away. As mentioned before, the A1 topped my list of the fastest cutting speeds of every 10-watt laser that I've tested. 720 millimeters per minute in a single pass is a very impressive speed. Engraving speeds were also fun to test, as I was able to try out the 36,000 millimeters per minute speeds that the CoreXY Gantry is capable of. We can see a nice gradient through all the different speeds, so the A1 was able to accelerate up to those top speeds. For most jobs though, you probably won't be engraving at 36,000 millimeters per minute. Testing this living hinge, the A1's air assist compressor did a decent job at clearing away the smoke and soot, but there is some discoloration from the deeper engravings around the text at the top. The A1 is also great for image engraving. I tested a few different speeds from 8,000 to 15,000 millimeters per minute, and I like the way these turned out. Falcon Design Space's built-in design library made it easy to find fun designs like these Easter designs, and this game control controller business card holder. Just choose the design, select your material, and start cutting. I love the way these turned out. Diode lasers cannot cut clear acrylics, but the A1 works great on colored acrylics. As you can see here, the different colors react differently to the laser, so you will need to adjust settings. Black acrylics cut the quickest, but reds, purples, and oranges also cut well. The green was harder to cut, and it didn't engrave as cleanly. I will have to use more red acrylic in future projects though. I love the way that it turned out. The A1 can engrave leather, and the powerful laser engraved deeper than I normally go with my tests. That resulted in more darkening around the edges than I'd like. The air assist was certainly helping, but there was still darkening around the edges. Dialing the laser power back would clean that up. Slate is one of my favorite materials to engrave, and the A1 had no trouble with it. These slate coasters turned out well. Coated aluminum cards also worked well on the A1. You want to engrave away the coating without overheating the aluminum. With the powerful laser module on the A1, I still had too much power and slightly warped the card. The coating was removed cleanly though. Lower the power a bit more and you'd have a fast engraver for coated aluminum. Stainless steel is always interesting to test. By varying the power, speed, and line interval, you can get different colored oxides to form on the surface of stainless steel. I had inconsistent results with the A1 though. The laser might just be a little too powerful for stainless steel, as I was able to get deep blacks and browns, but very few lighter colors like purples and blues. So who should buy the Creality Falcon A1? Beginners who want a safe, enclosed laser engraver that's ready to go out of the box. Hobbyists who want to make personalized gifts, custom crafts, or small projects at home without worrying about laser safety goggles or complex assembly. Parents and educators who want a laser safe enough for a home or classroom environment. And small sellers who want to test the waters of laser engraving before investing in a more powerful machine. Look, this machine isn't perfect. The software can feel a bit sluggish, stainless steel color results were inconsistent, and there's no screen for offline mode. But those are minor complaints compared to what it gets right. The 10-watt laser with dual beam compression topped my cut speed charts by a wide margin. Assembly was essentially non-existent. I was up and running in under 5 minutes. The CoreXY motion system gives a smoother, faster movement than traditional gantries. Falcon design space is polished enough that I'd recommend it to any beginner. And the safety features, door sensors, tilt detection, and emergency stop, all triggered fast in my tests. The accessory lineup is worth mentioning too. You can add in the honeycomb panel for cutting, the rotary attachment for tumblers and bottles, and an air purifier for cleaner indoor use. So there's a clear upgrade path as your skills and projects grow. The Falcon A1 is easily my favorite Creality laser that I've tested, and it makes a strong case for being the best enclosed 10-watt diode laser on the market right now. If you want something powerful, safe, and ready to go, I can highly recommend it. The Creality Falcon A1 10-watt laser engraver sells for $549 US at the time of recording, and you can use my discount code HE10 for 10% off. The basic kit bundles the honeycomb panel for only $50 more, saving about $19, or you can pick up the all-in-one kit, which includes the honeycomb panel, rotary attachment, air purifier, and 10 large acrylic sheets for only $799. You can also purchase those separately if you want to get started with the A1 by itself and pick up the attachments as your projects demand. Prices can fluctuate, so I'll have current links and the pricing down in the description. At $549 for an enclosed, pre-assembled, class 1 laser with a built-in camera and air assist included, it's hard to find a better deal in this category right now. So thank you all for watching my review of the Creality Falcon A1. If you found this useful, a like and subscribe really does help the channel. Drop a comment below. What would you make first with a laser like this? I have plenty more projects and reviews in the works, so I'll see you all in the next one.